Welcome to Virtual Systemic Inquiry, Virtual Collaboration. I'd like to go ahead and offer a few thoughts about virtual collaboration itself, now that we've sort of decided that it is in fact the vehicle of resolution, a resort for the situation at hand. Though the reality is that this is the internet and you are here, or I am here. And all of the other people that you want to collaborate with to approach or provide an approach for dealing with a situation are somewhere else in this network. And we did in fact come to a conclusion that virtual collaboration was appropriate. Though once we realized or agreed upon virtual collaboration being the answer to the situation, we then realized that the set of tools that we have used in the past are simply not appropriate or are not up to the task at hand. Using a set of tools that are hardwired to your desktop, sort of being locked up in a cell, don't quite seem to be appropriate for the environment that we have to work in to do virtual collaboration. I mean, the Office software worked well when we worked in an office and the people that we interacted with worked in an office, and we used to create documents and print them and give them copies of things, and then as things evolved we ended up with email, and well, we could then create documents and email them to other people. The difficulty with email is that most of the time, whatever you send to somebody in email, it hits them when they're actually involved in something else intently, and therefore it's pretty much noise. And their preference would be for it to simply go away. What we then come to realize is that the processes that we have also used are not up to the task at hand. I remember working in a number of high-tech organizations, and the first response to any situation that needed to be dealt with was a bomb. BOMB stands for big old meeting. You get all the different people together that you think are likely to be somewhat involved and have something to contribute to the situation. You get everyone together and you have a meeting and you talk about it for a while. Well, the big old meeting, as I talked about on one of the previous presentations, it's difficult in this context to even know who the likely players are going to be. You sort of have to sort it out over time as you're going, because if you try and figure out who all the players are before you start, it just takes too long. And the idea of, and because of the time frames that, I mean, the pace at which things are moving, approaches to dealing with situations have to be developed in an extremely timely fashion. So the idea of creating something and distributing it in mass form to all of the participants, all of the collaborators on the project, and having them comment and send comments back, means that someone has to spend an enormous amount of time integrating all of the comments together to produce the next revision of whatever it is that you're working on to send out to all the people involved. And it's just an extremely timely undertaking. The alternative is to in fact send out a document to one person and have them modify it and send it to the next person and modify it and send it to the next person. And that process is highly likely to work right after you figure out how to get water to flow uphill. You'll spend all of your time chasing down who's got the document at the moment, who's sitting on it, not working on it, not moving it forward. It's highly unlikely to work. So that the realization is that while virtual collaboration makes sense, the tools and the processes that we have used in the past are not up to the task. We simply have to find a different approach to going about this, and I'll present you with one in the next video. See you there. Bye.